Yep, sorry about the hair, folks, but it's really early in the morning and I want to get something done on this car before another bear shows up. So I got the oil pan out here. I put valve cover gaskets on the valve covers itself, and what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to torque down that connecting rod cap and put the oil pan back up. I actually straightened it out a little bit better. So all those people that actually busted my chops and saying, well, it's still useful, it's just a quart less. Guess what? No, you're not funny. I don't think so. Why don't you get a life and stop acting like a moron to people? Okay. Now, I'm just going to put this valve cover on temporarily. That way I don't have any problems with it. Where's the hole? Find the hole, dadgummit. There it is. Today we are taking the other head off. It is going in the clean sink, and then I'm going to clean out this gully here where all the push rods go, and try and get something done today. Okay. There. I'm not worried about the back two right now. I can get them later. When the car is down, then I can do that. Let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah, everybody. You people that were saying it was trash. Okay. I don't think so. Some things are trash, like that. Okay. Paying too much to do this kind of work on a car, also trash. Okay, so let's see. I got the timing chain out today. I'm gonna put that on. That's right here. And I gotta scrape the gasket area for the timing chain cover. That's inside. And what I'm gonna do is take the head off, and I'm gonna put the oil pan back on underneath. The oil canister sleeve is already cleaned out. It's put back up with the new oil canister and the O-ring at the top of the sleeve with oil. You know, it's like, this is not my first restoration or working on a car, okay? I've done many cars this way. There's been at least 10 cars in this driveway that I've worked on like this. Okay, so you people sitting there mocking me and making fun of me really is not helping, okay? Maybe you're jealous because you don't know how to work on a car. Or maybe you don't know the first thing about a car. I've actually run across a couple people that actually sounded pretty stupid with some of the things they said to me. And I think they need to check themselves, because apparently they don't know what they're talking about. You know who you are. There are a few people that have stood by my side, regardless of all these idiots. Bob, Randy, and George. The influence of positivity continues to have somebody carry on where the negativity makes somebody depressed. Okay? You learn a thing or two there, pal. If any of you guys are married, you should already know this. Okay. On electronic balancers coming off. Now, I want to press that tool for the piston installation. But we want to take this out, and I also I plan on putting the starter wire back on too, but it's a new wire, not the old one. You guys think I'm bad at it? Okay. Let me see if I can find it here. I'd love to show you how stupid some people really are. I don't know if it's in here or not, or if it's in the trunk. Anyway, there's a wire that goes from the starter, okay, to the battery. And the last moron that had this car, not the guy that I bought it off of, but the guy before, decided that at the top of the starter wire, this one right here, okay, he was going to cut it. And what he did was he installed another wire, which was about maybe 6 inches long, wrapped it around the first wire, and electrical taped it. If you don't know positive from negative, you shouldn't be working on cars. Okay, now, those are, what is this one over here? Alright, I got that shifted over there. Now when I'm saving the timing chain and the gears from this, I always do that. I've done that with my Dodge. So that's gonna go in the clean sink. It's gonna get washed, and it's gonna probably hang on my game room wall. If I could have saved that, I would, but there's nothing. There's nothing left to it. It's broken in 4 pieces. And yeah, this is for all you people that said I don't know what I'm doing. That's the old piston. Look at that. Isn't that nice? That's great, isn't it? I think it got worse as I took it out, but nevertheless, yeah. First of all, the chain was stretched, so I don't need another mechanic to tell me that, because I am a mechanic. I'm just not certified. But that's just a piece of paper. You can fold that up and put it on your head as a hat. Now let's see. All right, put the oil pan back down under here. I think the ridge is down at the bottom, but if it isn't, let's see. There's only one thing I got to scrape here, and that's that. Now let me take the rest of the head out. All right, let's see here. And just because I do things my way and not your way, remember one thing. This is my car, not yours. And it's my knowledge up here, not yours. And if I didn't know how to work on cars, I wouldn't have gotten this far. So that's what we call go to the bank, take out a loan, and buy a clue, folks. It's time I start giving it back to everybody that's giving it to me. All right, now I want to put this somewhere where it's going to stay stable. No, that ain't gonna work. Well, you guys don't need to be underneath there with me while I'm doing that. You guys already know what I'm doing. You can pretend like you don't, but you do. Or at least most of you do. Some of you like to play like you do. I don't play games. When I set out to do a job, you better believe I do a job. It may not be the way you like, but it's not for you to like. It's for me to get my job done. I need an extension with this. Come on. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect those exhaust manifolds next after I get the bolts out of the top of this head loose. And they're going to go in the clean sink. They got to be cleaned. Same with the heads. And, you know, my unorthodox way of doing things is not your way of doing things, but like I said before, my car, my thoughts, my knowledge, my way. Now, if you people would have given me a little bit of a positive feedback, that would have been different. But when you make somebody who's nice nasty, you deserve everything you get. And there's a lot of sludge on that. I want to take out this friggin' fuel pump. I want to take it all apart and redo it. How many I've taken off back there. Did I take them all off, or did I only take a couple of them off? Looks like I think they're all off. No, they're not off. Okay. So I'm going to need the bench in order, or the stool in order to get up here and get these out in the back. Loose. Torque down too much. All right. Oh, and by the way, this car is 12 to 13 years before my time. That's right, I use the breaker bar for these in order to get them loose so that way I don't have to worry about them snapping. Oh yeah. there's a sludge-sicle right there. Yummy. Gotta get the next one off. Let's see, I think I'll just go and put this in the sink now. Get out of the way. Because I don't want to sit there and hold these things while I'm trying to take another one off. I need to get the breaker bar so that way I can pop those loose. Yeah, I know, torque wrench, whatever. Breaker bar works too, it gives you more leverage. Okay. This one should be fairly loose. Spin this like this. She should come out the rest of the way. There's one, and here goes another one. I can get that on top of there. Okay. No, that's okay, because I'm going to have to go into there anyway. No big deal. Two more for the pan. Well, that takes care of that. Got two more of those in there. Let me see. No, that's up about as far as it's gonna go. So, all right. Now, that cleaned off. this cleaned off. So I can scrape the living daylights out of that. Yep, scraping the old time and chain gasket off. Yes, folks, before I put the oil pan back up. Duh. It'd just be stupid if I did it the other way. Now let's let all the residual from the old gasket go in the oil pan. That way it can be stupid too. Scraping all the sludge out with the razor blade and the putty knife, and whatever's left over, what I'll do is I'll take a little bit of diesel and scrape the rest of it out with, or get the rest of it out with that. Okay, let's see. Get that out of here. Get this cleaned out of here. Alright, now, get that off of there. There we go. That's just like a razor blade. Alright, for the most part, that's most of the gasket there. How much time I got left? I got 31 minutes and 24 seconds, so it means I'm at 23:27 now. So I'm going to have to upload this soon. My only problem is when I work on these cars, I'm all over the place because I'm trying to get something else done, or maybe what it is I get bored and I want to move on to something else. But nevertheless, everything gets done in the long run. Oh, I like that it's cool out here. Not too damn hot. All right, I gotta get up underneath here and get that torque wrench or breaker bar. All right. Oh, this is definitely a 57 GM frame. Holy cow. There's no stoppers in the front, just like all the other frames I've ever seen. Okay. There's not too much rust under here, really. Not bad. Surface rust, that's about it. I mean, you're talking about a 64-year-old car. So, you gotta expect that. Okay, let's see what we got here. Alright, that one's out pretty much. Oh no, I gotta spin it. Okay. Gotta spin this one. thing's really being a pain. Come on now. Get the hell on out of there, because one way or another it's coming out. I don't care. Play tough if you want to. Okay, there's another bolt. Head bolt. Now, I gotta see how many I have left. And then I'm probably gonna have to upload this and come back. Which I'll do when it hits. Nah, actually, I should do it now. Alright folks, I'll be right back. I gotta upload this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in a couple minutes.